Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I stink of dog food. I should have washed my hands before I came and filmed this video because I just fed the dogs. It's only 9 o'clock in the morning and I fed the dogs probably about an hour ago or maybe a little bit less than an hour ago. But you know, the dog food is just so potent and it's just like on my fingers. Even though I don't think oh yeah, I did touch it. Yeah, I should have washed my hands. That's kind of gross. Anyway, welcome back to my 35-week pregnancy vlog. Can you guys believe that I'm 35? I have 5 weeks left. 5 weeks. I mean, it could technically be 7 weeks if you were to go really long overdue, which fingers crossed I won't. 35 weeks, it's getting serious. It's getting really serious. I need to prepare a little bit more for this baby. I have got literally nothing. I mean, I say nothing, but we had a baby like a year and a half ago, or not even a year, less than a year and a half ago. So I do have things. We have the double buggy, so that's a plus. We have a car seat, I think. I'm pretty sure we do. We have a Moses basket, but I'll get to that later because I'm actually planning on doing something different this time. But anyway, we've got a lot of pink clothes. So if it were a girl, we'd be really prepared. But unfortunately, it's a boy. I mean, not unfortunately, but unfortunately for that situation, it's a boy. So I need to get some stuff. We have actually got nappies. Yeah, we're fine. If he came like as a surprise tomorrow, I don't think we would be completely terrible, but I still definitely have some preparations I need to do. I need to pack my hospital bag. That's the one thing that I'm kind of slightly starting to freak out about because I'm like, oh, what if I were to go into labor just like spontaneously sometime in the next couple of weeks? I don't have a hospital bag packed, so I need to do that. I don't want to jinx myself either, and a lot of people have been saying that. They're like, you're totally gonna jinx yourself because you keep saying that all of your babies are late and this is the one baby that's gonna be early. But I still think he's not gonna be early. Like, I just still have it in my head. Side note, I got my hair cut last night. You probably have already seen this quite a bit if you watch our daily vlogs because these videos are filmed a week in advance. But yeah, I went a little bit shorter because I am having a baby, obviously, in the next 5 weeks. And so is my hairdresser, Alex. So she is actually due a few, I think she's like 2 weeks ahead of me. Yeah, she's 37 weeks now. And so our dates are like very similar. And then with Amelia, she was, or what am I saying? With Alessia, when I was pregnant with Alessia, she was a week behind me. So it's so funny that we keep getting pregnant at the same time. But this is her last and my last. So both of us are so done. But I know that she's probably not going to be able to do hair for a while after baby comes, and I know that I probably won't be in a position to, you know, get my hair done either. So we just went a little bit shorter so that I could, you know, live with the growing, because my hair grows so fast, but I could live with the regrowth or whatever you call it for a while and it won't annoy me too much because it is so hot. I don't want long hair right now. I just really want it like this length, shoulder length. If it could stay like this for a while, if my hair could just stop growing like a weed for 5 seconds, that would actually be really great. Hair that grows long and fast is great, but not if you're trying to maintain a style, which I still have not managed to do in my lifetime. Like, I just never that's why I never maintain a style of hair, because it just keeps growing and growing and growing. So I go like short, long, short, long, short, long, short, long. Totally beside the point. But I just thought I'd mention my hair because it's obviously new. What's been on my mind lately has been getting the hospital bag packed, and I'm kind of ordering some stuff now for both me and for the baby, and then also buying a crib. So as you guys know, we have not moved yet. We will not be moving for a while because although we bought our house, it still needs work done to it, and some of it's work that could be done when we're inside the house, no problem. But some of it isn't, because we have 6 dogs and 3 kids, and one of those is a crawling baby, kind of almost walking baby. So it just would be a mess. So I'm just gonna get a few things done beforehand, like before we actually move. So there's no rush in terms of, you know, setting up a nursery, buying a cot, like all of that kind of thing. I don't need to worry about yet, and I'm not worried about at all because he doesn't move into his own room until he's 6 months anyway. But obviously he needs a bed to sleep in for when he's here in our room. And last time with Alessia we had a Moses basket and I loved it. I really loved it. I thought it's such a pretty Moses basket as well. It's gray, and then she had pink sheets and a pink little like hood thing to it. And I could 100% get like either gray or white or blue or whatever. I would probably do white to go with like sheets and bedding and stuff to go inside. The problem is Alessia was a tiny baby. Like she was only just 6 pounds when she was born, and she grew very slowly. So she did not outgrow that Moses basket until she was 6 months, and that's pretty good going for a Moses basket. Like usually they don't even last that long. So I'm measuring big, as you guys know if you've been watching these pregnancy vlogs. Every time I go to the hospital or to the doctor and I get a scan, he's measuring ahead, he's measuring big. So I just don't think that this baby is going to last in the Moses basket for very long, and I just don't think there's a point to like setting it all up. I feel like he's going to be a bigger baby, basically is what I'm trying to say. He's almost the same weight that Alessia was when she was born right now inside my belly. So I decided that I wasn't going to use the Moses basket again, and I'm going to get basically with Amelia and Eduardo we had the Arms Reach co-sleeper that was being stored in our basement. Our basement has, if you don't store things in plastic, stuff goes moldy because we have a dampness problem down there, and so things that don't get stored in like airtight containers go moldy, and that's something that we didn't know in the beginning, but we kind of found out along the way, and we stored that co-sleeper down there pretty early on from like when we started living here, and I didn't realize, and it got destroyed and I had to end up throwing it out. So we don't have that anymore. But I've been researching online and I think I'm gonna go with the Kiko I don't even know what it's called, but it's like the co-sleeper. You basically put it beside your bed and you can pull down one of the sides of it, and then you and the baby can basically co-sleep, but he's protected and he's in his own bed. And that really worked so well for me with all 3 of my babies. I think I'm gonna go with that. I found a really nice gray one that I love. I know I'm so boring, but I just love gray. It's like my whole theme for our new house, and I don't care if people don't like it. I just love it. Another thing that happened this week, which was so crazy, and you will know this if you watch our daily vlogs, but I was out in the sun on, I don't even remember what day. It was at the weekend. So it was last weekend. I was out in the sun and we were all out there. We were having, I think we were having lunch, and I was kind of sitting out because I don't really get to do that during the week, and I really love sunshine, and we were having a heat wave right now, and I was just chillaxing, and I actually hate that word, chillaxing. I don't know even why I used it, but I was just chilling out and I was really happy and like relaxed. We have like a little bench or like sofa thing out, like a wicker sofa thing. I was sitting out there super chilled out, and I didn't have my bump out or anything. I was just simply wearing pretty much what I'm wearing now, like shorts and a tank top. And the shorts that I'm wearing right now are the exact ones that I was wearing at the time. They're black and they have a band, like a bump band that comes all the way up to here. And so I was wearing these shorts and I started to feel really hot on my belly, but my belly was not out. Now these shorts are black. I was not wearing this black top. I was wearing a rust colored top, and I even said it to Jonathan. I was like, I feel like I'm getting burnt in like underneath my clothes, but I kind of said it as a joke, like, because I in my head I'm like, I know that's not possible, but that's how I felt. I felt like it was burning underneath, like on my belly underneath my clothes. And he was like, oh, it's so okay. It was probably about 28-29 degrees, so you know, it was pretty hot, but I still didn't think that you could get burnt underneath your clothes. And the rest of me that was out was protected, so I didn't really think I mean, I knew I wasn't getting sunburnt like on any of the areas that were out. After sitting out, and I probably wasn't out there that long, it was probably about half an hour, I came back inside and my stomach was hurting. Like the skin on my stomach was hurting, like it was sunburned. So I rolled up my top, rolled down the bump band, and you can watch the video because we have it on tape, but it was like sunburn across where the belly band kind of like ended and the rest of my tummy began, was this like mottled like sunburn effect. And it really looked like I had got a really bad burn on my belly. It also looked like angry, and like there was more stretch marks had happened there, or more stretch marks had developed there. And I was pretty upset because I do a pretty good job of protecting myself from the sun, and also in terms of like stretch mark prevention. Obviously I have them, but I don't want to get that many more, and they're all in the same area. So I do a really good job. You know, I try and use bio oil once or twice a day. I use stretch mark creams, body butters, that kind of thing. So I was pretty upset because it just looked really, really bad, and I couldn't believe that I had got burnt inside my clothes. After a couple of hours, it disappeared. So evidently it was not sunburn. I did put aloe vera gel on, but evidently it wasn't sunburn. I think it must have been a heat rash. I really don't know what it was or how it happened, because like I said, again, there was 2 layers of clothes on my belly when it happened. So it was just one of those things that like freak things that I just can't explain. I think that your skin on your stomach anyway when you're pregnant is more sensitive, and I have heard that, you know, you need to extra protect it from the sun when you're pregnant because you're more susceptible to sunburn, which I have done anyway. Every time we've been on holiday, I like slather on the SPF. But this was something different, and I'd never experienced this before. It has gone away. I do think I have like 1 or 2 more stretch marks. I mean, you can see in the end of this video for yourselves, but I mean, there's nothing I can really do about that. It is what it is. I still to this day just don't know what happened. It was like a heat rash, or was it sunburn? I don't think so, because I think it's gone, and I don't have a tan left over, so I don't think it was. But it was so painful. Like, it really hurt for the rest of the day. And it was irritated, like where the band was sitting. I have no idea what that was about, but if anybody knows, if anybody has any information, please let me know in the comments below. One of the symptoms that I have here is backache. That has probably been the most prevalent symptom this week. My back is killing me. It's my lower back. It's not hurting right now. It's usually in the end of the day, or like towards the end of the day, when I just feel like I cannot do anything else and I just need to sit down. And the thing is with me, I don't know what it is, but I have just been, it seems like getting busier and busier and busier the closer to my due date that we get, with work stuff and just general stuff. I just can't seem to sit still. I don't want to. I feel like I need to get everything done before the baby comes. I just feel very like motivated to get things done right now. So I don't want to rest or sit down a lot of the time. And I think that is kind of what's adding to it. I'm like working against, you know, what my body's kind of telling me to do. But for example, a stupid simple task, well, it's not simple, but a stupid task such as picking up poo in our garden. I mean, obviously when you have 6 dogs, there's a lot of poo, so you have to pick it up every single day, especially if you've got small kids and it's the summertime and, you know, that kind of thing. So I am the one who generally keeps on top of it. I know it sounds like it should be a man's job. I don't mean that in a sexist way, by the way. I just, you know, taking out the rubbish is also technically a man's job, in my opinion. But anyway, but I am so OCD and I'm such a control freak that I don't like when Jonathan does it, because I feel like he misses spots. So I like to do it. That is just so freaking weird, but I'm like that about everything. And so I just feel like, why bother asking somebody else to do something when they do like a half-ass job? Like, I'll just do the job and I'll do it well, okay? But that kind of a job involves a lot of bending over, which you're not really supposed to do in like pregnancy. And I don't do the squatting thing. I do enough squats in my workouts, guys. I'm not gonna squat every time I, you know, go to pick up a piece of poo. So I do it, and then afterwards my back is in agony, and I only have myself to blame. So it's stuff like that, like just things that, you know, they're basic household tasks that I have to get done anyway, but I just refuse to ask for help because I'm a psychopath and I just can't. That's the other hilarious thing. You know, I get these comments sometimes when people are like, oh, she has a fleet of staff, she's got maids, gardeners, nannies. First of all, I don't have pretty much most of those things. I have help with Alessia, I have a cleaning lady, and that's about it. We have a guy come and cut our grass every 2 weeks. It's not as intense as people make it out to be. I always think it's funny when people say those things and like the life that they kind of imagine me to have, like this life of luxury kind of thing, where if that really were the case, do you not think that I would have somebody that I have hired to pick up my dog poo? Like, if I was living that kind of a luxury lifestyle, you can be sure that I would not be picking up my own dog poo. Okay, because I'm sure there's a job for it, there's somebody else could do that, but nope, I still do it myself. The other thing I have here is heavy movement, so like bigger movements. This is all normal stuff, it's basic stuff, like this is all stuff that happens in the end of pregnancy anyway, but like sometimes he'll wind me with a leg or a foot or something, because he'll kick me in my ribs and I'll actually feel winded, because that's just because he's getting bigger. I'm still getting this feeling of being really full after meals and getting heartburn. It affects me usually after like the main, like lunch and dinner, or generally more so dinner, but what I have noticed has helped is brushing my teeth. I don't know, is it because it's like the minty fresh kind of taste is similar to the Rennies that I take, and so it's like tricking my brain, because it's not heartburn medication or heartburn tablets, but it kind of almost makes my brain think that it is because the flavor is the same. I don't know whether it's that or not, but definitely whenever I'm feeling kind of sick in the evening, sometimes if I just brush my teeth, it helps just the same as like a Rennie tablet, or if not better. I have been baking more. I've been baking lots of like healthy treats and snacks, and I've really got into it because I found like all of these healthy pregnancy recipes online, and I've just been trying new recipes, trying new things. I've been baking, I baked like protein banana muffins, and I made blueberry chocolate chip, like blueberry dark chocolate chip cookies yesterday. The kids love them. You know, it's good for everybody in the family because they're all like really healthy, good ingredients. They're all made from scratch, and I've just been really enjoying it. Like, this is what I'm talking about. I won't slow down. And then I complain about backache after I've finished baking, which is just my own fault. I'm gonna show you guys the bump for 34 weeks. This top is actually not maternity, but it works so well as a maternity top. Look how flowy that is, and it's got like these slits here, but of course I've got the bump band with my shorts so you can't see anything, so it's perfect. This outfit works like pretty well. The top is from Vintage Havana, but it's old. I think I wore this throughout last pregnancy as well. So this is the belly for 35, I think I said 34 just there. I meant 35. From the side, front, and the other side. So thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you guys enjoyed. Let me know if you have any questions, leave them down below. I do try and get back to most of my comments actually on my channel. I don't get to read the ones on the vlog or daily vlog channel, but I definitely answer every single comment on my blog posts, and then I try and get to any questions and like things that people ask me on here as well. So thank you so much for watching. Be sure to check out my blog for outfit pictures from today. Give the video a thumbs up if you liked it. Subscribe if you want to see more. I upload Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays, and I will talk to you guys on Monday.